Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo cuckoo to you and all my nobodies not watching out there. Um, Back on this, it's Dakota. She's in the room, saying, we were arguing about which characters from the movie both of us are. You were Kung Fu, and I ended up as Prof, which was rude. You were dressed up like a total nerd. Not my fault. What was the deal with that suit? I like that suit. Yeah, it was okay. I remember helping you out with the graphic design when you needed it. Funny, I remember you needing help with writing as something that tended to happen far more often. Yeah, we developed a fun shared aesthetic with similar surface concerns as it bonded us together even before we made sure we were fully compatible deep down as human beings. What exactly are you saying here? Hell, I'm still not sure we are, especially now. Not with me not being a human being anymore. But hey, at least we both agree that this bedroom feels super comfy. I remember always feeling left out of your social circles. I feel like you left yourself out. That's just kind of how you would do be. Also knocking at the door from the always knocking at the door from the outside. Oh, forget it. My social circles were full of out-of-touch, snobby assholes. Yeah, but it felt weird how much they avoided me. And there was that one time with Isabella. It's so weird hearing this, like, background talk about things that I have no evidence of, and, like, my already having questioned it. All of a sudden, one thing Isabella said at that one party flashes in my mind with startling clarity. After midnight, in that kitchen, without context, she just walked up to me and... I don't know, let's guess. You know, let's do what Steve Harvey it is now. I think that does the, what's it called? Family Feud? Family Feud's the one where they guess what's on the board, right? I don't remember. The whole weird, creepy shadow thing is still very annoying. Whatever. But it doesn't seem malevolent. She walked up to me and said, stay the fuck away from Dakota, or I'll stab you. No, I don't think it's that. How about, you know nobody cares about you, right? Or... stop being such a stupid lost little puppy and find your own little kennel dog or bitch. It makes more sense. Let's see. And survey says, let's look at that board. She will isolate you, she will suck you dry, and she'll move on to the next target. That's the only thing she knows. Sounds like some lyrics from a song or something. Ugh, don't remind me of Isabella. She always resented me. Sounds kind of like an ex-girlfriend, but Dakota has not done anything that I would consider isolating or negative or using. If anything, she's actually, I wouldn't even say quite enabling either. I would say it's been very much a mostly one-way. Like, Julia takes far more than Julia gives, it would seem. At least concerning Dakota. But I don't know if that was the case before, but she seems like a kind, caring person. Now, maybe she's the ultimate big bad, who knows, but... eh. It's been so long, and it's all baseless conjecture now, but what if she really did isolate me on purpose back then? From who and what? Because you felt like you weren't part of the social circle? You think she was the one keeping you out? You're the one that felt left out. Do you think she did that to you? Like, or was it more like she said that they're a bunch of snobby bitches? And they didn't, you know, she had many circles because, I don't know, maybe she has money? How she have this apartment? How she have anything? Like, you still didn't really go into your real relationship, how you know each other, just that you guys met. That I don't even remember exactly, and I'm not sure you do either. But you needed help with graphic art, she needed help with writing. You guys went to college together, maybe? And were friends and became best friends, and do you think she really isolated you? What did she take from you? She always just seems like she's been giving, so. Glass half empty. My ass. Something is off here, and that might be part of it. Can't rule that out, at least. Are you getting, like, okay, I was getting paranoid earlier, just because it's like, I was like, well, maybe somebody sent her as a spy to, you know, be my handler or something, but now it's like, this just seems like, so some random girl I have no, like, other information about at assumably a party said some cryptic shit to you, and now you're dating, or you're doubting the person that as from our perspective as the player, not done anything negative to you ever. Her being there and helping and all that makes sense from a paranoid perspective, to be like, oh, well, maybe you're like in a world of vampires and shit, you've been sent to be my blood slave or something. And perhaps, like, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure, you know, at a high enough level of dominate or dementation or something, you could imprint false memories. Probably. I don't know if that's how it works here, but, and I'm not positive that's how it works at all in the world of darkness, but it would make sense. You could just make someone believe something. I know you can do that stuff in D&D, you can modify memory, but I don't know how long that lasts, or if it's permanent, or what, but why would you doubt her? Other than, like, doubt her prior to this. Doubting her as a whole thing I was doing, because I'm like, you know, I don't know, this seems a little too good to be true. I won't say anything, but it's worth keeping in mind for the future. Being naturally suspicious is a virtue, whatever Dakota says. Suspicious of her? Let's just carry on as if nothing happened. What happened? She offered to give you a drink of blood, and then she asked you if you remembered the first time you met, and you're like, oh, I don't remember things so good. And then you talked about it, and then you remembered randomly some creepy moment with some other woman that we don't know anything about, that was like, sounded like a jaded, jilted, jealous lover. Jaded, jilted, jilted. Jaded, jilted, jealous lover. Jaded, jilted, jealous lover. Jaded, jilted, jealous lover. Okay, cool. I just wanted to be able to do that just to show that I could. I could do it faster, but I'm not going to, because I'm using this weird voice for some reason. Yeah, forget Isabella. Just drop this talk. I'm frustrated enough. I need a reset. Like, this girl's like, drink from me, and it's like, oh, and you're like, I can't, because you need time to get more blood. That they can't just do that all the time. Like, and the whole feeding mechanic has changed so much in this game, probably because people didn't like it in the last one. But, and this game is superior to the last one, even though you're stuck on one. If you're gonna be railroaded, and there's no real difference in it, don't bother to give us different choices. Plus, we get to play the La Sombra, which is not a clan we normally get to play, so that's cool. Sounds like a good idea. Off to sleep? Yeah, gotta get ready to go back to hell tomorrow. Alright, I'll get back to work. See, like, Dakota doesn't seem like she's ever done a bad thing to you, ever. She's been nothing but kind, caring, supportive, and understanding. She was there when you didn't want help, and before your transformation was the only person who seemed to really care about you. When everything was hitting the fan, only one there. That does add some suspicion in the whole La Sombra sense that maybe she was a plant, but that would be a very, unless, again, with the power of modify memory or something, why would, like, That's a longer term plan. Like, how important did they think you were that they would sit there and do all that? Like, like vampires will totally like groom people and like, you know, all that, but like Julia has not shown me anything that makes her particularly special or great. She doesn't seem to have any special skills or adeptitude. She just made it past the trials of her life falling apart and was willing to shoot the person that revealed herself to be that, and fought for her survival even though she knew it probably wouldn't make anything any better. Like, what has Julia done to make herself seem special? Worthy of the dark gift or the punishment, or however, whichever clan wants to see the how vampirism is. Like, what, you know? You're working remotely again? Yeah, my office is going insane for so many reasons, and I'm getting cabin fever too. Get some sun. It'll be good for you. Look who's talking. Good night, sunshine. See, that's fun, sweet banter. It's like, you know, sun not so good for me. You know that, like, would, like, kill me super quick, right? Like, the fact that I even trust you to stay in this room with me, or I stay in this room with you, whatever it is a lot. Because you could just theoretically open those blinds and, you know, like, wouldn't even be able to do much about it. You know, that would just be the end. If that's how Julia fucking dies, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'll just be like, that's super lame. That's super lame. Good night. So I got the Vampire Diary trophy earned. I'll check out what that is later. It's just like, wait, I'm gonna check it out real quick. Oh, okay, that was weird. It was dig into the past until you get a glimpse into the future. So I don't like that. That's very concerning. It seems like that conversation was more significant. I don't... Well, I guess we'll find out. Fuck it. There's not much I can do about it. Now it makes me worry about her more. That's unsettling. A few minutes after I wake up, I see a message slipped under the apartment's front door. Kadir? Yep, looks like he's got a short window to meet me in Queens a few hours from now. Willet's Point. Single suggestion. Get ready for action. Okay. Fine then, I will. Best way to do it would be to clear my mind, just walk, without thinking. Reset the framework, some fresh air should do it. No, maybe you should get a weapon, you know? Get a drink, some, you know, a little drop of blood there. Get a little brekkies. Maybe a second breakfast, and then a weapon. Or, God, has she even really used her powers at all? Other than just, oh, I'm strong. Like, all vampires can be strong. That's not special. Like, that's not special. I mean, like, as a vampire, I guess, as compared to a human, but it's like, dude, seriously, like, strangle somebody with shadow tendrils or something. Maybe a chance meeting with somebody could get me out of this mental rut. Let me look at the world from a different angle for a while and improve my mood. Although when it comes to improving one's mood, nothing beats some crimson red pouring down my throat. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Not to mention, these cigarettes taste better with a full stomach. Seriously, the fact that Kadir, like, has legit told you, like, so when you smoke, you're using up more blood, like, you're killing yourself and your body's trying to heal it. And you chain smoke, so it's sort of dumb. She's like, I can't quit. I don't want to quit. I'm not gonna quit. We can't stop We won't stop. I don't know. That's not a great time for that. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. I just don't have the enthusiasm for it. That's my table. I don't know you. That's my purse. That's my purse. I don't know you. There's no place like home, and I need a little piece. Big bead burger. Here I come. But wait. Who is this loon? Is that... Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Or I can go hide and seek for dummies. I'm being tailed. Last thing I need right now is a weirdo stalker following my every step. Did I take this investigation too far down the rabbit hole? Those are my only two options. Either I'm going to go challenge somebody for my table who looks like they're bleeding from the mouth and is probably another vampire, or deal with a stalker who could be a Nosferatu. I remember the stalker in the last one didn't seem to merit anything, but I really don't have a lot of options here. I have one or two, and I don't even know what night it is or how many nights there are or if it matters. Let me see. Nope, that's not gonna help. What about the other one? So I have a log and Julia's traits. And apparently those are something? I don't know. I guess that's my level ups or something. I'm loyal to the end, but I'm also glass half empty. So I guess maybe these are the bullet points that add up to whatever ending I get, assuming there are multiple endings. Which I assume there's probably at least 2 or maybe 3. But probably not that many. Glass half empty doesn't sound great, though. But you're also the Sombra, so why would you be all... You know? I don't know, I feel like she wants to fight the person at the table. But she doesn't know that they're there. And I also don't like being followed. I don't like being followed. I'm sure there's better ways of finding solitude than wandering aimlessly in the endless downpour. There are nights when I dive straight into a fizzed crowd and vicariously enjoy their sweat, their hypnotic moves, and mindless self-indulgence. Oh, fuck. All I wanted to dance. Never wanted to dance with anybody but you. Da 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 da. That's, yeah, no, MSI. Rock on. I think I got the lyrics right, but probably not. Anyway, when my body starts to resonate with a relentless wall of sound, everyone disappears and I'm raptured into a perfect kind of isolation. Then there are those nights when I crash on the couch while Dakota goes on a rant about something so far removed from my area of interest, I zone out and enjoy the privacy of my own thoughts. Ouch, kind of rude, but alright. I mean, I rant. I'm sure people probably ignore me when I rant. I don't know. Can you ignore yourself in the middle of a rant? I know that Peter Griffin can. He's like, Peter, do you even listen to yourself? He's like, you know, I kind of come in and out. Like, what the fuck? I might not remember what I rant about, but I was probably present while it happened. But then there are moments like this one. Nights when I just want everyone to shut the fuck up so I can think. Those nights I usually end up mindlessly strolling along rain-swept streets before inevitably ending at Big Beat Burger, or at least that used to be the norm before this whole mess. You were such a lame and kind of boring vampire. Like, this whole investigation seems... I don't know. Maybe I'm playing it poorly? Maybe I'm doing bad? I don't know. I'll accept that I'm not doing well. It's just... Like, it's better written and it's more interesting, but she just seems like kind of lame. I don't know. Lately, even that kind of solitude seems out of my reach, especially when being tailed by a poor man's Ethan Hunt on a trash diet. Ouch. He's been following me for 10 minutes, and so far I've managed to bump into an empty newsstand, makes enemies of several cab drivers, and even got a bitch slapped by a living statue while trying to blend in. Just like, my cabbages! Hey, I'm fucking walking here! And then bitch slapped by a living statue. That's actually pretty funny. It's like, dude, it's like late out. You're just gonna be a living statue this late at night. It's like, there's still people out. You can still make money. You work during the day, it's hot, you gotta sweat. Paint runs off. Lessai. I'm gonna add the lay. As he shortens the distance, I grab a nearby lamppost and swing myself around like Gene Kelly, using the momentum to quickly turn around and look right at him. You know, people don't do that enough. I do that, actually, probably way more frequently than I should, but, because it's fun. But people don't do that enough. You don't have to know who Gene Kelly is. Other people do it. I've done it, but, you know, singing in the rain. But it's fun to do. It's not that hard. Give it a shot. It's like clicking your heels. Jump and click your heels. Some of that old school bee's knees jive is just what the doctor ordered. Scrawny stalker. Oh hey, I remember you. You're isn't he the what was it? Wasn't he the quote unquote what do they call them? I forget right now. But the thin blood guy that was like, oh yeah, no, I'm like the people's champion of thin bloods, even though that's sort of a joke. It's better than nothing. Ah, hell nah. Do you not like Gene? You don't? No, not for you. Okay, I could do Gene Wilder. Just does like the little I think it's Gene Wilder, the original Willy Wonka. Just does that. Just like, haha, I fall and then I do a tumble, or you know. All right, whatever. What about Clark Gable? I can do Clark Gable. I don't know if I can do Clark Gable. I think, was he the one that did the ceiling dancing? I can't remember. No one knows what this is. Even I'm not entirely positive. He springs up, it springs up into the nearest alley. I wonder if he thinks that I somehow did not notice. Oh, well, where did he go? Make sure he knows you noticed. Just keep walking, hang around in silence. Nah. Where you go? Hey, do me a favor, will you, asshole? Stop creeping on me. That's a totally normal thing for a woman to do. It's New York, and somebody seems to be following you. This goth chick just does some unusual, erratic behavior, turns around and is just like, dude, I fucking see you. Like, look at me. Like, I've got, like, handcuff belts, and, like, I'm a goth chick. Like, I'll fight you. Like, do I look afraid? Like, no. Like, I'll fuck your shit up. Don't, like, stop creeping on me. That seems within character, and that, for even just a human person. I'm about to walk away when an obnoxious voice, not belonging to the creep, catches my ear. It's coming from the same alley. Great. It's followed by a loud crash from sounds like metal slide of a garbage dumpster, followed by a painful moan. Maybe the stalker got himself in trouble. He got himself perished. Grab help? Check it out. Not my problem. I'm curious. Why would I who am I gonna grab help from? What's help? Who is, like, I'm just gonna grab a random individual and be like, oh sir, there's this guy that's been following me, but I think he just got hurt. What the fuck? I think I should let that creep deal with this himself. I should, but I won't. Can't have moments of rest in the city, goddamn city, can I? As I barge into the alley, same alley they used last time, and there's two hooded jocks bullying my scrawny stalker. Well, if he's that thin blood, then he's gonna wreck their shit unless they're actual full blood vampires, and then maybe not. While the big guy wrestles with a high-tech smartphone, the sleeker the sleeker one, keeps punching. How nice of them to share responsibilities. I mean, you gotta delegate, you know? You take the high order, and I'll take the low order, and all that shit. I don't know. My question is, so who's stalking the stalker? And why is the stalker stalking me? And can I stalk the stalker's stalker? Yeah. It's become a game of paper, rock, scissors, but everybody's a stalker. Potence. Fuck them up. Oh, so dominate is the other power. Okay. Turn them against each other. Oblivion, scare them away. I haven't used the shadow powers, but I kind of want to turn them against each other. But I don't know if that's actually going to work, or how powerful that is. And punching them would probably be more effective. And I think it'd just be cool to get them to fight each other. I'm gonna have them fight each other. That's what I think would be cool. I don't know if it's a good move. The roughneck notices me drop the phone, looks into my eyes. Big mistake. He freezes in place as I bore into his mind. Grab the little guy. Keep running east as far as you can. Aw, if he was just gonna leave, I could have just, you know, scared him off with the cool shadow powers. The thug stiffens like it's the first time a complex idea has ever popped into his head. He's like, wait. What? Hold on. This doesn't have to do with eating or sex. I'm confused. He turns towards his mortified buddy, grabs him, kicking and screaming, and takes off like a cartoon caveman. Captain Caveman! With a kidnapped bride slung over his shoulder. Okay, I don't know how I feel about all that now. Their struggle seems so comically out of place in this dingy alley, I can't help but chuckle. That would be pretty funny. It's like, well, you know, let's leave them to their privacy, you know, I guess that's, you know. I pick up the peculiar smartphone on my way over to the stalker. It doesn't take a genius to figure out it belongs to him. The screen is locked and it glitches oddly as I touch it. No surprises there, of course. I mean, what am I gonna do with this thing? The stalker seems relieved, but at the same time unnerved by the fact that I'm holding his property. He tries to exhibit some confidence, but his trembling voice undermines the effort. Listen, I don't want to sound ungrateful or anything, but I'd like that back. It's not like you can use it anyway, right? You know too much. Immediately bites him on the throat. Just drains him like a Capri Sun. A hot day. Discards the rest of the Lunchable. I'm going to end this because it's been going on for a second, and I don't know how long, but yeah.